Hi guys, Diana from ItsOnlyMakeup here again, and this week I'm back with my weekly makeup basket. I'm gonna keep it simple as I have been doing. It may not seem simple, but it's gonna be simple to me because these palettes are all in the same sort of container, and for me in my brain that's simple. I don't have to worry about opening up something that looks like a Lorac palette or something that's like say a BH Cosmetics palette or something like that. Everything looks the same. They're not the same products, and I'll go through that in just a minute. But if you're new to my channel, I wanted to say welcome. If you're a current subscriber, thank you for all of your support. And this makeup look that I have on today, I used my Melt eyeshadow stack in Lovesick, and this is, and I'm sure you've seen this, this is a beautiful stack of eyeshadows that are just absolutely amazing, and I'll show it to you. You've probably seen these. And I love them. This color is coming up on my viewfinder, looks more pink, but it's actually more of an orangey gold or an apricot-y gold color. It's absolutely beautiful, and that's what I use in this look today. If you want me to do a tutorial using this Melt eyeshadow stack, let me know in the comments below and I'll put together a tutorial for you. Starting with my eyeshadows, this MAC palette contains all of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and these are the original shadows. I don't have any of the foil shadows, so I'll use these to create some looks. This next MAC palette is all MAC eyeshadows, and as you can see, these are all neutral shadows with a hint, with some pops of color up here, what I consider to be the bottom. But these are some all very neutral shadows that I'll be using. If you haven't figured it out, this week will be a lot of neutral looks with some pops of color. In this next palette, I have all of my yellow Coastal Scents Hot Pots. Hopefully you're familiar with the Coastal Scents line. It's an online brand of makeup products that are just phenomenal. The pigmentation on these are great, but more importantly, the price is great. The regular price of these, I believe, is $1.99, and a couple times a year they go on sale for half off, so they go on sale for 99 cents. And that's when I stocked up on these. But this is my yellow palette. As you can see, I've got a bunch of different shades of yellow. This next MAC palette, this is the dual palette. I don't love these, but it's great for storing things that you don't use often. These are my blue and green Coastal Scents shadows. In this next palette, I have my purple and pinks. Again, these are all Coastal Scents Hot Pots. This next MAC palette contains some browns and blacks. My next palette contains a lot of my beigey neutral colors. These two colors up here at the top you see are colors that are left over from the other palettes that just wouldn't fit in those palettes, and I had a couple, some extra space in here, so I threw them in here. The next MAC palette contains my orange and red colors. There's some very deep colors in here that I thought would be interesting to use. And the last palette are my grays and browns and some silver. Wow, I know those were a lot of colors and quite a few palettes, but it's mostly Coastal Scents brand Hot Pots. There's one Makeup Geek palette and one MAC palette. I decided to just throw them all in this week. I won't by any stretch of the imagination use all of the colors, but it'll give me a great selection to choose from in making some eyeshadow looks. So hopefully I can do some neutral looks, and then I can add some pops of color. I also plan on using some of these colors for my blushes, so I'm going to make that serve a dual purpose. As I said a few minutes ago, for my blushes, I am going to use a combination of my Coastal Scents Hot Pots, and I'll also throw in this Sephora Color of the Year Marsala blush palette. You've seen this. I've used this in my favorites before. For my foundation, I'm going to use a mixture of this Inglot face and body bronzer and my CK1 foundation. I know this was in my makeup series or makeup basket from last week, but what I did was I mixed some in this little container and I still have quite a bit left. So I'll be using the rest of this for this week, and the next week I'll go to a completely different foundation. For my highlight this week, I'm going to use this Inglot Sparkling Dust. It's this beautiful gold dust. And let me swatch it for you because it's absolutely beautiful. Looks like that on my finger. But wait until you see the color. That is absolutely gorgeous. For my concealer and under eye highlight, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Pure Beige and my MAC Prep and Prime in my MAC Prep and Prime Highlight in Light Boost. You've seen these before. These will be what I'll use. I use these almost every day actually for contouring and highlighting. I do a mixture between, or I switch back and forth between the LA Girl Pro and my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC35. But lately I've been on the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I love it. It's really pretty. For setting my face, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Dark. I use this every day to set my face. As you can see, I've hit pan on this. I do have 2 backups. I never run out of this because I use it every single day. Last but not least are my lipsticks. I'm gonna stick some lipsticks in this week. Last week I didn't include any specific lipsticks, but I thought I would pull out my Melt Cosmetics lipsticks, and these 3 colors are Shady Lady, Belladonna, and By Starlight. And let me show you the swatches of these. So these are the lipstick colors. This is Shady Lady, Belladonna, and By Starlight. Beautiful, rich colors that I'll be using. I'm also going to use 2 of my Inglot lipsticks. And you know, with Inglot, they don't have names, they have numbers. So I'm going to use my number 233 and number 405. These are the 2 Inglot colors. The top red color is 233 and the bottom mauve matte color is 405. And I'll be using the combination of the 5 of these this week for my lip colors. And that's it for my makeup basket for this week. Those are all the products that I've picked out. I hope you saw some that you recognize. If you have any of these products, let me know in the comments below. Again, if you want to see a tutorial on this makeup look, leave your comments below. Now, I have had this face on all day. It is about 9:00 p.m. on Sunday night, and I put this on for church this morning, and I haven't really touched it up. So this is what I have on for the day. Let me know, again, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a tutorial on this look, and I'll film one for my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. If you're not already following me on all of my social media sites, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I am ItsOnlyMakeup on all 3 of those. I do post daily looks, so you'll see how I use the items in my makeup basket during the week. I don't come back and do tutorials of the makeup basket items. So to see how I use them, go over on my social media sites and you'll get to see me and how I use the looks and how I use the products for my looks there. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, stay pretty. Deuces.